making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week. They just Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's my story. That's not his story. Steve Harvey wasn't never homeless. When Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago, he was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week. They just tell the stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that? You told us it was her. Then you went and married somebody else that think like a man. Like, what are you talking about? I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I have to know.
He described Michael Blanckson as faking his accent. He later moved on to Steve Harvey and said he's also fake and is being controlled by his wife. Later, he moved on to Diddy and, of course, mentioned some interesting conversations about him. Well, we all do know the shady deals from Diddy. He later also moved on to Kevin Hart, and that also sparked another interesting conversation. Well, Katt Williams is not missing words about the industry in Hollywood, and he's got some interesting thought about the whole incident about Diddy, Kevin Hart, Steve Harvey, Michael Blanckson. Well, for those of you who didn't know, Michael Blanckson is Black American, but Katt Williams says that dude has been faking an accent. Well, you got to stick and stay and listen to the interesting conversation Katt Williams has been spitting out. But can't Katt, we give credit to, this interesting conversation that was held just some few days ago. And so quick credit goes to you. But guys, what do you think about it? I think for once, we've gotten someone who apparently is sticking firmly and speaking the truth. For some time now, I've been monitoring the shady deals about Diddy, and of course, monitoring the times, the likes of Kevin Hart, Steve Harvey also. Then, who's again? Well, I think we'll play you the video very shortly. But Katt Williams is talking, like, guys, he apparently has shattered the whole internet with this interview. And in as much as one would say that well, for those of you who just do not know who Katt Williams is, he's a seasoned actor, a comedian, very well-known, prolific individual that has paid his dues in the industry. But for some time now, people do not see him actively, on the scenes, and have been asking where his whereabouts is. But since he's been off from the game for a while, he was asked what he thinks about the comic industry, like the comedy industry. He spoke about it, and guys, you wouldn't like what he said. Later, he moved on to speaking about Diddy. Now, we all do know that Diddy is in battle. Like, he's facing some terrible moments right now. He spoke about Diddy. Well, that part got me. Now, with Michael Blanckson, I don't know. Dude lives in Ghana. Like, he comes from Ghana. But he says he's moved to the U.S. and started comedy and blah, blah, blah. And he's been getting all the fame over there. But Katt is reminding him that, bro, you come from Ghana, so speak as Ghanaian. Do your things as Ghanaian and stop faking the accent. Oosh. That was a hard blow to Michael Blanckson over there. But with what he said to Steve Harvey, well, maybe we can just officially let you watch this. And of course, be the judge in this video. Do watch this and see what Katt Williams has been spitting out.
Yeah, that wasn't the thing. It wasn't. People say that. He lost $50 million. No, that's not even close to what happened to this dude. And until you understand what happened to the dude, you don't understand what happened. Like, no, not they offered him $50 million and he turned it down. Who gonna turn down $50 million? Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Kid, I need another one. You here? Get your number.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Come on.
Because early on you was accusing me of being.
Katt, man. Katt.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, but you know, some of these people.
Martin tried to put me in my first dress. When he had to go on his hiatus, he tell me, Katt, when I come back, I need you. You my young partner. You my brother in comedy. When I come back, just promise me that my next movie, it'll be me and you. We gonna do it together. We gonna do some buddy cop shit. I said, Martin, you got my motherfucking word, my nigga. Go do what you gotta do. When you come back, I'm in your movie. Don't trip. I don't need to see the script or nothing. You know, we get in that office and this fool pull out Big Mama's House 2. I almost died. And I gotta read this script from all these good white people. Where this nigga want me to get in a dress with him. And I'm literally saying to everybody, why is he in a dress again? You already played the old lady as an FBI agent. We can play anything now. We can be playing a dog catcher this time. Why do we need to be in a dress? And I get so mad, I say, you don't want me. You want Brandon T. Jackson. And that's who they went and got. Twice I said it, they went and got him. Just like I'm telling you, I had that other dude's work. I had all of it. All I did was say, I want to punch it up so it's not offensive to real niggas. And that's how I got in this position.
I sure hope I have Club Shay Shay after this air.
It's gonna be in a dimension it's never been.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
The greatest thing floating in
I might be out of
2024.
business.
Mark the words. No way. In a whole different realm of business. Oprah coming next. Once I establish this as a place of truth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Watch. God's people ain't that few. They offered him $50 million and he turned it down. Who gonna turn down $50 million? Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell.
Has been talking so much about, but when I did, in fact, this is one of the most classiest interview I've ever witnessed. Like, this is one of the best, interesting interviews I've ever witnessed, and dude is speaking fact and is telling us it is. So he says that there was a point where he apparently was offered some millions of dollars just to, well, from the camp of Diddy, just so it confirms the fact that indeed that it's not just rumored, like Diddy's connection with the gay parties and the sex and blah blah blah. It's like people really have more to expose or tell about. And sometimes I don't blame our 50 Cent also, because it's like he knows something and he wants to say it. And so they oh my goodness, Katt. Well, guys, what do you make of all these interesting conversations about Katt Williams? I super adore it. If you haven't watched the interview, just go online and just go search and see exactly what he talked about. But this is what time would allow. So do well to leave your thought and comments inside the comment section. This has been the Trains Up in Axe News. Thanks for watching.